And actually, you know what? Really quick, Eric, we have a dating profile review of Sydney. If you can pull up the images on the other monitor for us.
I'm excited for this.
Oh gosh, me too.
Okay. Let me know when you have it. Okay, cool.
There's Hinge.
No, zoom out. So that's your Hinge. Well, we didn't take much from your profile, but you have 50 plus pending likes.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's the power.
You got.
I know.
That's the power of being a woman.
But the thing is, true. The thing is, I'm waiting. You see, because like, if I'm not ready to date right now, then going through those just for like an ego boost or just to see what's out there is like a waste because I'm not like actually interested, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would just be to like chat. So like, I'm just leaving it there. Maybe I'll go back to it when I'm actually ready, you know.
I get that.
Yeah,
And then
like,
Eric, pull up the other ones.
Is that an Oura ring?
Next one.
it is.
Okay.
Something I learned way later than I should have. If you F around, you find out. So how did you F around?
There are like a couple of situations, I guess.
Do you wanna?
But I think the one that really made me find out is back when I was living in New York, I was dating like 4 people at the same time. And
Good times.
one of them was a friend. And from the beginning, I was kind of like, hey, I'm like not that interested. But like, you know, we'll hang out or whatever. We'll stay friends. But just like, you know, just so you know, like, don't catch feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, yeah, like, of course I got you. And then a little while passed and they got super pissed at me.
Okay.
Because I was with someone else in front of them and it was like this whole thing. And then, you know, I found out that your actions have consequences. And ever since then, I've been more reserved, I guess, in my dating and just like doing more of the one at a time thing.
Can I have you tilt the microphone up slightly? Perfect. Thank you.
That's so mature.
Yeah. So you said there were consequences.
Yeah.
What were the consequences?
Well, it took a couple of years for us to be friends again. Or like acquaintances again. Like me and this close friend, we were homies. And then because of this whole
4
situation.
people at the same time situation?
Yeah.
Oh, so he was upset.
He was one of the 4. But
he was upset to learn that you were seeing other people?
No, he kind of just knew from the beginning. I told him.
But
like,
so you said the consequence was it took a while to...
I think the consequence was that...
The consequence of dating him was that you lost your friendship.
The consequence of believing him when he said, yeah, of course, I got you. Like, I hear what you're saying. I was saying, hey, like this is fun, but I'm not like interested in you that way. And like, just like, be careful, don't catch feelings. I said that to him directly.
Okay, so he wanted more.
He said, yeah, I got you. Like, good, we're on the same page. And then I found out like a little bit later, you know, he got upset about it because I was seeing other people too. And I was like, wait, I thought we were on the same page. And he was like, well, I'm not. And then and then there was like a whole, you know, and then we weren't friends after that.
He started falling in love for you.
Yeah.
It's good.
Poor guy.
Were there any consequences of dating 4 people at the same time though? From that?
How was that working? Were you like sleeping with all 4 of them at the same time?
Yeah.
That's
For how long?
Couple months? I don't know.
And they all knew about it? They were all cool with it?
I don't think they like explicitly asked me.
Oh, so you didn't like tell them up front?
No.
Okay.
I didn't tell them like, hey, I'm seeing you today, but Tony tomorrow and Brian on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then
Rough.
Brian with an I or a Y?
fictional names.
Okay, sure. So, but you weren't telling them, hey, I'm seeing a guy tomorrow, but did you ever tell them, hey, I'm dating other people?
I don't think it ever got serious enough where they wondered or like it became an issue, except for with my friend.
Gotcha. So, and at any other point in time, had you ever dated multiple people at the same time? More than 4, for example.
Never more than 4. I
Never
found
more
that
than-
4
that's
was
your
the
max.
max.
Okay.
It was hard to keep track. You start telling the same stories, and then you start forgetting who you told what to.
Names.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
it just,
awkward.
and then you're like, oh, I saw you last Tuesday. You didn't see me last Tuesday. It's just like, you know.
Okay, I
4
want
is
to
like
go.
the
I want to go
max.
around the table
Yes.
on this. If all of you can answer this. So, what is the most amount of people that you've seen at a time concurrently? So she said 4. What about you?
Oh God, I actually don't know.
Just a
I
little
feel
closer
like
to the
I
mic.
feel like consistently like hanging out with like multiple people like multiple times. I would say maybe like 2 at a time. Like I don't date like people like a lot of people at once. Like if I'm hanging out with one person, I'm just strictly like on them.
Okay.
But then if I start getting bored, I'm like, me go to somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like I mentioned earlier, I did have a time where I was going on a lot of first dates and I didn't feel that spark, so I went on a lot of first dates and just didn't continue. But when I care about somebody enough to want to continue, like go on a second and third one, then that's the only person I'm interested in seeing.
I like it.
Like one person at a time.
One-
Nothing too like yeah. I mean, primarily my whole life has always been one person at a time.
Okay. All right.
And 1 as well.
Okay.
But I will say it's the same with, it's like that gray area when you're trying to transition and you're trying to like kind of feel out what you even like.
Like what's
and
out there.
Yeah, but then I feel like it's almost a disservice to even be looking when that other person is like all for it, you know? And
Totally.
it's just a really awkward, and I'm so hesitant. Like I'm very hesitant with relationships, and like obviously after what happened, like I think there's a reason for that, but 1 at a time. And even then I'm like, I don't know.
Sure. All right. Let's get these soup chats. Eric, well,
What was your longest relationship again?
Like a year and a half,
2
maybe a little over a year and a half.
Year and a
yeah.
half? Okay.
Yeah.
temperature-wise, are you guys okay? Or is it getting a little chilly? You guys okay?
Chilly,
I'm
chilly.
okay.
I'm chilly.
Yeah,
I'm chilly.
Eric, go ahead and close the door.
You're definitely
tell.
chilly.
I
Come
can
on.
tell.
Of course you're chilly.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
wearing like a tissue.
Literally a tissue. How did you know?
You look. It's the best tissue I've seen all day.
Eric, can you bring me a different pen? This one's busted.
I noticed how these girls are so
Oh,
nice
yeah.
today, but they're also really very pretty.
Oh.
You know,
Thank
I have
you.
I have a theory that the prettier a girl is, the nicer she is.
Ah,
Well, there you go.
There's a girl on the show on Sunday who is
That's an interesting
a
theory.
very angry person.
I feel like also maybe personality makes
I don't know if I
someone
agree with
prettier. You know, like if someone's nice, it
Say
can
that
make
again?
someone like
That's
more
true.
pretty or like more attractive.
What's
Like if
that?
I meet a guy and he's like not someone that I would like look twice at, kind of like looks wise, and I get to know their personality, I'm like, you're really hot. Like I wanna, yeah. So I feel like it can change.
Eric, can you pull that back up again? I just wanted to wrap up on the social media or the dating app thing real quick. So this is Sydney's. Oh wait, did we get the wrong one? Oh no, this is it. This is Sydney's Bumble. If you note there, you have it's probably even more because maybe it caps at 5,250 pending matches. You're very popular, Sydney. Wait, is that your name? Am I saying that's your name?
Yeah,
right, Sydney?
that is
Okay.
my
Sydney.
Okay.
Yeah.
PWC.
I don't know. I feel like that's almost fake. I feel like that number goes up like artificially, and I think it stays like the location stays on.
Sure.
So it's probably from like everywhere I've traveled.
Yeah,
So
those
it's like-
dating apps are on some fuck shit.
Yeah, I
Like-
also
like
think
that's
they want
fake.
you to
That's
click
so
it and like
Yeah.
pay to
Yeah.
see
I'm not-
who
I'm
liked
not
you, and
paying
I'm like,
for
did I
that.
actually
That's
get that
not-
many?
No
Like,
way.
Fuck you, Whitney.